Hey, 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 hey. What is going on? What is going on? We are back again. I hit y'all niggas again. Hey, back to black to back to black. Hey, hey. This is the No I Don't Know TV series podcast. You already know who the fuck I am, Warren G. I'm gonna make us bring the powers that be. Fuck a bitch. Fuck a bitch. Hey, hey. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. Shout out to everybody that's out there at the Court Plantation again. Hey. Shout out to everybody that's not at the Court Plantation, at the crib chilling. Talking a whole bunch of shit about how they hate their job, but your ass gonna get up and be there the next day. Hey, hey. Shout out to everybody that's out there handling their business, doing what the fuck they gotta do. Hey. Shout out to all the motherfuckers that's out there finessing the game and don't think there's no other option but to finesse. Shout out to motherfuckers that ain't gotta finesse but are doing it anyway just because they lazy. Hey. Hey. Shout out to all you niggas that's out there that talk, that's in agreement with this. Oh, I don't see color. Clown. Hey. Shout out to motherfuckers still trying to fuck a bitch with a goddamn COVID-19 mask on. Shout out to bitches that's putting COVID-19 mask on their pussy hole as protection. Hey. Shout out to motherfuckers that's like, fuck it, man. This bitch was coughing, but fuck it, I'm just taking my chances. What that mouth do? Hey. Man, shout out to my hard-working brothers and sisters that just want to get in there, do their job, go the fuck home, so they can chill and be with their loved ones and be with whoever the fuck they want to be with. Hey, shout out to them. Shout out to dumbass niggas waiting for a motherfucking cure for this goddamn COVID-19. When nigga, you should know ain't no cure for no fucking virus and all they tell you is just let it pass. Shout out to niggas that don't even know who the fuck Dr. Sebi is. Hey. Shout out to all you niggas that's listening to Vlad TV talk shit about Dr. Sebi. Shout out to niggas that will allow other racial groups to talk shit to Native black people. But when you try to go talk shit to them and their racial groups, you get shut down. So shout out to them cool Sambo ass niggas. Hey. Hey, shout out to all my niggas that's taking the time to get the Robinhood app and invest in this stock and bond and 401k. Hey. Shout out to niggas that's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wait till the houses drop to like 10,000 and shit. Hey, do what you gotta do, my nigga. Shout out to all my niggas that's like, shit, this economy tanking is good, cause now I can buy a pussy for like $50 now. Niggas like, shit, I could buy a dick suck for like $20. Shout out to all y'all niggas that's out here, man. Doing what the fuck you need to do to survive. Actually going to work or doing what you gotta do. Got your small business. Shout out to all my small business that's out there that's kind of struggling. Still trying to make it and maintain. Much power and respect to you. Shout out to Freedom Paper Company and all the other black entrepreneurs out there. Even though they bullshitting with our motherfucking order, that's okay, they'll get it. We gonna have patience with white businesses. We gotta have patience with black businesses too. Facts. Hey, shout out to y'all niggas that's like, shit, I'm going to church. Nigga be like, shit, how is the church on this side of town? Oh no, nigga, I'm getting on Zoom. Niggas getting all dressed up to get on Zoom and be like, Jesus said. Shout out to all them churches doing drive-through prayers and shit. Yeah, could I get a Idi Ashando, 3 Hail Marys, a blessed be our name, Father, Son, Holy Ghost? Can I get that in a combo, please? Let's stop, man. Hey, shit, let's get this shit down. Oh, man. Man, what is going on? What is going on? I just thought I'd hit y'all up again, man. Man, I've been reading and researching and seeing a lot of things. So I said, man, I just got to get things on my mind. First thing I'm going to get on right now, before we talk about anything, is knowing the real criminals. So let's get into this right now. I want to see if they play this shit, because you know they be bullshitting. They kind of talk about dominant society criminals. They don't like to talk about that shit, but they can tell you about every nigga that done something wrong. But yeah, man, I was just reading this shit and I knew it. I was like, watch, while all this shit is going on, I know what these dominant society motherfuckers is doing. Still in. Let's see what they say.
For all the networks. Would you have a moment to come to the camera over there for all the networks? Just so that we could do this in a safe fashion. Can you explain to us at all what happened tomorrow? Or last night, I should say.
No, it's part of the investigation, and everybody ought to let this investigation.
What you are listening to now is Richard Burr. Richard Burr, aka Dick Burr, that motherfucker was stealing. And the FBI seized his phone and all his records and got a warrant from the FBI judge, the federal court judge, to seize his shit because the nigga was on some insider trading type shit. So while y'all niggas is out there making TikTok videos, these dominant society motherfuckers is grabbing all this paper that's out here, making tons of money, doing shit behind closed doors while we out here being entertained by TikTok. Them dominant society motherfuckers is getting that bread. So this is him trying to walk off. You can't see it on my screen. I don't know how to screen share. I got to figure that shit out. But this motherfucker got a mask on and trying to walk and avoid the motherfucking reporters and shit.
Are you planning to participate and cooperate with investigators?
I have been since the beginning.
So you resigned your chairmanship. Why did you choose to make that decision?
This is a distraction to the hard work of the committee and the members, and I think the security of the country is too important to have a distraction.
Oh, so now you deflecting. This is a distraction to the hardworking community. No, it's not a distraction. We need to know who's stealing and who's not. So all the real motherfuckers that are not criminals, y'all just go to that line right there. That's not the criminal line. All the criminals and the racist white supremacist motherfucker, that line is right there. So you can get your ass in that line, motherfucker. Making up all these excuses and deflecting and talking about this is a distraction against the hardworking community. No, we need to know what the fuck is going on. This is what's going on. Motherfuckers like Richard Burr. Y'all go look him up.
So have you turned your phone over to investigators?
Listen, they can publicly talk about it. I'm not going to publicly talk about their.
Oh, you see, listen, now you're getting frustrated. Oh, I don't want to publicly talk about it, but they're always shoving the camera in OJ's face, shoving the camera in Bill Cosby's face, and R. Kelly's face every chance they get. But when it's a dominant society motherfucker and it's time for them to explain, oh, they busy. They got shit to do. Oh, this is the injustice on the American people. Man, get the fuck out. No, yeah, the injustice on the American people is racism, white supremacy, and the institution of racism, white supremacy, and the generational racism. That's what the motherfucking injustice is on the motherfucking American people.
Republican Senator Richard Burr has just announced he will step aside as chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee while the...
Oh, so you stepping aside now. Oh, so you was stealing. So that's what you was doing the whole time.
FBI investigates several stock trades that he made just days before the coronavirus outbreak shut down business and travel in the U.S.
Did y'all hear that? Several stock trades that he made. So that's insider trading. So somebody tipped you off to what the fuck was going on, and you started buying stock and fucking trading stock to pad that portfolio so you can make bread. So again, while y'all niggas is out there making TikTok videos, these niggas is taking real money, real bread. Yeah, get these dumb niggas TikTok and a little bullshit stimulus. All they gonna do is spend it on nigga shit anyway. And while they doing that, I'm about to make this bread. That's what the fuck is going on.
And the stock market tanked. A senior Justice Department official tells CNN that federal officials seized a cell phone belonging to Burr. CNN senior congressional correspondent Mani Raju is on Capitol Hill. Big developments here today, Mani. What more are you learning?
Yeah, stunning turn of events affecting a powerful chairman, someone who leads the Senate Intelligence Committee.
Leads the Senate Intelligence Committee. So you leading it and stealing.
Now saying that he will step aside as he's facing this investigation from the FBI about his stock trades and whether he traded it at all on inside.
Worth the stock. And he's a senator. And the head of the Senate Intelligence Committee. Now, where the fuck you get that type of money? Exactly. Because while we fucking making TikTok videos and niggas want to fuck, smoke, and drink and bullshit and dick around, these motherfuckers is making moves. That's why I tell everybody around me, you better get your ass on that damn stock. Fuck the goddamn sports book. Fuck all that shit. You better go buy that goddamn stock like these other motherfuckers is doing. Instead of you sitting around here talking about, man, the economy fucked up. I'm just waiting for the house to go. Yeah, wait for the house to go, but while you waiting for the houses to fucking tank, you better go buy that stock while it's low now.
At the same time, that same day, his brother-in-law also traded about $280,000 worth of stocks. The question is,
1.4 or 1.2 million, and then his brother-in-law traded $280,000 worth of stock. That's $1.8 million between those two people. But we sitting around here worried about why Michael Jordan's eyes are yellow. We sitting around here worried about, oh man, who we gonna vote for? And I'm gonna get to that shit next.
rely on any inside information in trading that. He has said that he has relied on public information in making those trades, but nevertheless it has caught enough attention from the Justice Department that his phone was seized by the FBI yesterday. He was served with a search warrant as they continue to investigate this matter. So this morning he told Mitch McConnell, the Senate Majority Leader, that he does not want to be a distraction to the Republicans and to his committee. So he's
No, it's not that he don't want to be a distraction. He's going to fade to the black, deflect, so nobody is pressing the issue for the FBI and other motherfuckers that's doing this insider trading shit so they can be called to the floor too. See, these are the real criminals. Why they worried about motherfucking Quentin Dunbar and DeAndre Baker, why motherfuckers is worried about them, and if they committed a crime, we need to be worried about these senators and all these other motherfuckers that's doing shit they know they ain't supposed to be doing, but they doing it anyway because they don't give a fuck, because they know niggas like us ain't watching. You know why? Because they know niggas like us gonna vote for Joe Biden, because Joe Biden is a little bit more safer than Donald Trump.
decided to step aside. Now, he will still continue to serve on that committee, and he also told me that he has no plans to resign his seat from Congress. He is not running for re-election, but he has several more years left on his term. He's step aside. He's going to serve out his full term. I asked him if he had any concerns about poor.
He gonna serve out his full term, so he know, well, fuck it. They ain't got shit on me. Matter of fact, I'm white. I'm the same color as them. They gonna do their little clown-ass investigation, and after that, they gonna leave me the fuck alone. Facts.
Judgment in making these trades. He said, quote, nope. So he's feeling fine about what he did. He believes he can push back on this matter. Now, Burr, as chairman of this committee, has angered Trump allies from time to time. He was involved in issuing a subpoena for the president's eldest son, Donald Trump Jr. Recently, he authored a bipartisan report affirming the conclusion by the intelligence community that it was Russia that interfered in the 2016 elections with the intention of...
See, yeah, they talk about a bunch of bullshit now. But yeah, let me get the motherfucking music back going. But that's the motherfucking shit y'all niggas need to be worried about. They need to be worried about that shit. Motherfucking making inside trading shit and doing a bunch of bullshit they ain't supposed to be doing, while niggas is worried about, shit, man, what's wrong with Michael Jordan's eyes? Well, motherfuckers more worried about Michael Jordan and his children, and motherfuckers worried about their own future. And then, nigga, the same niggas had a nerve to get mad at motherfuckers like Michael Jordan because he don't invest in the community. Hey, what's up, bodiless passenger? My bad. I'm just flipping back and forth screens. I see you, my nigga. I just don't get it. Niggas is more worried about Michael Jordan and Jordans and all this other bullshit, right? These same niggas will flip it on Jordan. Oh, he doesn't care about the black community. Nigga, he was raised and socialized to be a hard worker and take care of his family. And that's what he was doing. I'm pretty sure Jordan knows racism when he sees it. And I'm not caping for Jordan, but why do we expect people like MJ to be that activist for us? Let's take it on ourselves and stop expecting niggas like him and LeBron and all these other motherfuckers that got money. Oh, well, y'all supposed to speak for us. Because if you flip it and you in that position, a lot of people are not willing to be like Muhammad Ali and lose their money for niggas. Because niggas are programmed to be self-interest first and everybody else second. And I'm not saying other groups are not like that. But I can tell you this right now. Niggas is more worried about that than worried about stock. I tell you this, though, you gonna be around me, motherfucker gonna be like, man, what you want? Robin Hood. What the fuck's on Robin Hood? Stock. How much does stock cost? It don't cost but about the same amount of money you gonna trick off on a bitch. And niggas get to laughing at me and be like, you stupid. I'm telling you, how much money you spend on a date? You take a bitch out, nigga, dates are not cheap. Before this pandemic, nigga, go to motherfucking movies. Nigga, movies like $13 a person. So if we're not talking about popcorn and chips and dip and candy and all this other bullshit. We're just talking about the fucking movie. We're not talking about petrol, gas to get to that motherfucker. And if you're trying to be nice, you want to pick the broad up or pick the girl up. And you know, now you could tell her to meet you there, but you can do that too. So we're not even talking that. So imagine that shit. So now we talking pick the girl up, take her there. All right, cool. You know she gonna want some popcorn. Ain't no girl just gonna sit up in there. If they go with me, they gonna sit up in there and eat no goddamn popcorn. They ain't eating shit. Unless you plan on sucking my dick while the movie is going on. But that's another story. So you get to the movie, it's $13, $14 a person. Whoop wop, that's about $30, right? You want some popcorn and candy and shit, that's another $30, $40. You already had a whoop wop, $50, right? Then after that, you know she gonna want something to eat. You can't just take her to the movie and take her home and then think you gonna fuck. So that's about, you done spent about $50 right there just at the theater. All right, now she gonna want something to eat. She might even want to chill and drink, you have a nice little drink at the bar, because in Las Vegas, a lot of these theaters, they got the bar in the goddamn theater. They gonna make a nigga get a drink. And most of the theaters are in casinos. So now you gotta pay for that. So you get the little woo-wah little drink, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you want a little drink? You know, woo-woo, have a couple of drinks. So that's another $20, $30. Now you at $70. Now you gotta get something to eat. And you know good and goddamn well you're not taking no bitch to no McDonald's or no Burger King or no In-N-Out. That bitch wanna go to Landry's. That bitch want surf and turf. That bitch want seafood buffet. That bitch want to eat something out the Rampart Casino if you live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Rampart Casino is not cheap. That bitch want to eat something. She want to eat something off the strip, but she want to eat something nice. She want to go to Yard House. She don't go to no goddamn Applebee's. So let's just say you take it to Applebee's. That's not $30, $40. Boom, you already at your C-note. So if you're going to spend that on a bitch, and then the bitch might not even fuck you, depending on what the fuck you get her to eat. You might as well take that bread, that $100, and go buy you some stock. I just broke down a night of trying to fuck a bitch in about 5 minutes, and you can take that fucking $100 and go buy you some motherfucking stock and be like, well, you know, I'll get at that bitch later. I'm just saying, because while niggas is sitting up here TikToking and trying to come up with the best videos and all, I'm glad, like, that's why I said I've been on YouTube way too long. I'm good. I know how to get, like I've said it a million times, I know how to get likes and views. I'm good. I don't even want that. I don't want that because that's not feeding our people. It's people that have their lanes for that. Now me, 8 years ago, I was kind of into that, but I'm older now. Nah, man. I let the younger crowd and the funnier people do that. Do I got funny bits and things I would like to captivate? Yeah, sometimes, but right now, nah, man. It's about having serious conversations, man, and educating people. And the reason why I say that is because those are the real criminals. Motherfuckers like Richard Burr, not Ahmaud Arbery, not Breonna Taylor, not them. And their family, damn for sure needs to get justice. That's a fact. I was reading about this man, I guess he was told he need to leave the state of Vermont. He was threatened. And he went to the police, he claimed victim. Them motherfucking police don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. You can forget it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm reading about this, I guess they're gonna, let me see, I'm reading about Breonna Taylor. According to a police affidavit for a search warrant for the raid obtained by CNN affiliate Wave and reviewed by CNN, police said another man as a part of a trafficking ring was shipping drugs to Taylor's apartment to avoid detection and was using the apartment as his home address. I don't give a fuck if she was involved. Why would y'all shoot her 8 times? You see how they trying to build this fucking case? You see? Even in death, you still the fucking guilty nigga. Well, y'all shot her 8 times and killed her. I mean, guilty nigga. Well, dig her up anyway so we can say she guilty anyway. According to the police affidavit, the detective believed the suspect may be keeping narcotics and or proceeds from the sales of narcotics at the apartment for sale for safekeeping. The search warrant authorized the police to search Taylor's apartment. 2 vehicles and 3 persons, including Taylor, and 2 seized, among other things. Drugs and drug paraphernalia, money, saves, weapons, and documents and computers. Now let's talk about what happened during the raid. At the time of the raid, officers knocked several times and announced they were police with a search warrant. Lieutenant Ted Edom said of the police department public integrity unit. Integrity, my ass. He said the officers forced entry into the apartment and were met immediately with gunfire, to which they returned fire. The family's lawsuit filed April 27 alleges the police did not announce themselves or knock at all. The defendants then proceeded to spray gunfire into the residence with a total disregard for the value of human life, the lawsuit says. Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, was also at the apartment and called 911 when the police burst in, the lawsuit says. He was licensed to carry. The suit says police say he fired at the officers. Yeah, because he didn't know who you were, because y'all probably didn't knock. Y'all probably just kicked in the door and he probably got the dumping. The family's lawsuit claims any defense force used against the defendants was due to their forcible and unlawful entry into Breonna's home. See, when we gonna learn, man? That's why I'm like, we don't get it. Motherfuckers want to make videos, and I get it. I get it. But there comes a time where a motherfucker gotta be like, all right, let's get back to the real shit. Oh, what's going on, Tasha? I see you. I'm surprised that this shit ain't even tripping. You know how the internet be. My internet don't be tripping, by the way. My shit don't never be tripping. It be YouTube. But I guess the thing that trips me out the most is these are the real criminals, but ain't nobody saying shit about it. Just like they were never going to talk about Ahmaud Arbery's fucking lynching if they want to leak that video. Just like Laquan McDonald. Warren, why are you talking about Laquan McDonald? Oh, who was trying to be the mayor? Oh, Rahm Emanuel, the Jewish person who was in Obama's camp. Y'all remember Obama? The motherfucker that said, yes, we can, when really translates to, yes, we clown. Him and Michelle Obama, they ain't said shit about these niggas being killed. They ain't gonna talk about the shit, and they gonna keep talking this motherfucker. When they go low, you go high. Nah, man, fuck all that. When they go low, when they go low, you go lower. While you trying to go high, motherfuckers like Richard Burr stealing money and doing some insider trading bullshit along with all them other motherfucking senators and shit. I feel like senators should not get paid. They should get no perks. They should have to maintain a 9-to-5 job, and their salary shouldn't be over $20,000 to ensue that you are going to be the best person to speak for the people in that district. If you hold motherfuckers accountable and be like, nah, they don't need to be making no money, that's the problem. Senators get free health care and all these perks and benefits for the rest of their life, and then you got the average native black person who can't even get to a benefit. We too busy competing with the goddamn immigrants. As I said on the last podcast, a motherfucking immigrant was talking this shit to my boy. I'm about to look him up right now. My boy Nas Escobar on here, and I had to jump in there, and I was like, man, wait, hold on. Let me add to that shit. And motherfuckers was like, going in on this motherfucker. I don't know if it was a dude or a woman talking about, oh, we build good communities. And my response was, and I didn't cuss, because you know once you start cussing, they want to call you ignorant. I said, well, you can always go build these so-called communities back in Africa where you came from and leave the building of the communities to the native black people. And when I said that shit, the first thing, yeah, go follow him. His name is @Nas Escobar 316, NASESCOBAR 316. I follow him. He be posting some real shit. So I see her trying to, kind of going in and speaking her piece, and he letting her have it. And I was like, well, let me piggyback off this shit. Then the bitch kept talking, oh, well, can't nobody make me Louvain, either a man or a woman. I was like, yeah, you saying that now, but let Trump be like, okay, we enacting order, we revoking everybody's visas, and y'all gotta get the fuck out of the United States. Watch how these Africoons be, oh, the black and African are together. They're my brother. my brother, my sister, that bullshit. They are not cotton picker. We are all a cutter. We are all cotton picker. We are all lazy. Not just the lazy nigga in America, lazy African. Then you'll be talking about you lazy too and woe is us. Fuck out of here. If you're an African, take your bitch ass back to Africa. That's a fact. Cause I be getting irritated with that shit, man. When I be watching this shit, I be like, hey man, what the fuck? The fuck you got going on, man? Where a motherfucker think that they deserve unearned benefits. I kept saying, immigrants are here for unearned benefits. I don't give a fuck what color you are. You can get mad all you want. I can't go to Mexico and try to get unearned benefits, then talk shit about the Mexicans that are there. That doesn't work. That's not how it works. I watched the last video earlier today, and you're absolutely right. I work with a few females from Ethiopia, and I don't know, they play both sides. Yeah, they do. I'm trying to tell y'all, I work with them too. Now, let me tell you something. When I worked at the rec center at Veterans, we came across some real niggas from Africa, and they told us, they was like, look, man, we don't play that racist shit, and we don't conform to these white people. They was like, we are niggas, man. They was like, we are niggas. We are niggas. I don't play that. So when white people come talking to me about, oh, you're different from American black people, the first thing I say is, no, I'm not. That's what these African niggas was telling me. No, I'm not. Them, I got love for them because they do exist. I got love for Nip. Nip was A-Train, but Nip, 6-0 all day long. Nigga, that nigga was claiming Slauson and Crenshaw all day, 6-0, to the day he died. He loved his hood. He did whatever he could for his hood. See, that's what we need. We don't need Africans coming here, because I see it. I see it at the job. I see it how you get treated when you come across them and they look through you like you don't even exist. But let a white person come, oh, hey, how you doing? They the new Sambos. And then this African on Twitter, let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find while I'm talking. Let me see. Let me see if I can. It's called Right to Right. That's what the handle is. Or Rightail S Right 2, whatever. But whoever the fuck they are was talking this bullshit, talking about visas don't mean anything. Most illegals overstay their visa. You're right. And thank you for putting that on Twitter as we contact INS on your ass. See, I'd be wrong to be like, oh, I'm glad to take a screenshot, contact INS and be like, y'all need to do an investigation and see what the fuck this person is doing. See, I'd be wrong for that. But all I'm saying is, when I go to Africa or any other country, y'all take any trip anywhere around the world, I'm telling you right now, you can't go there for unearned benefits. They're gonna tell you, get your bitch ass the fuck up out of here and take your ass back to America. And if you ain't black, they definitely gonna kick your ass the fuck up out of there. Cause they can't stand the dominant society nowhere in the world. Y'all ain't ever noticed that the dominant society has bases all over? The United States of America has bases all over the world, but no other country has bases in the United States of America? Y'all ain't never noticed that? Y'all ain't never noticed that. That's the problem. Just like I was watching this video, the Breakfast Club interview with D.L. Hughley, and he was saying that what Puffy said was the most irresponsible thing. And, oh, you know, I can't wait to get the vote for Biden. And I'm looking at D.L. like, I got love for D.L. and them, but we are so misinformed. Motherfuckers need to go pick up these books and read them. And I'm not saying it, but I'm saying it. These are our Bibles. This is the Black Bible. Powernomics, Black Labor, White Wealth. You ain't read those books, I don't have shit to take. Why are we even talking? This is a man that's been in the highest seats of government, put the highest people there, worked for campaign strategists, the highest person in education, got dual degrees, master's degrees, doctor's degrees. Come on, man. But we sitting up here talking about go vote for Joe Biden. Vote for what? Come on, man. And I do give Charlemagne and them props. They was like, well, I'm not necessarily just finna go vote. And then Biden talk about this lift all ties and all. Man, fuck Joe Biden. No, fuck that. Say, you know what? I apologize to Native black Americans for my part in the 94 crime bill. I was wrong. I was misinformed. And my plan for the native black community is reparations. I'm gonna work on some type of a number. You guys are owed money. Until a motherfucker say that, you ain't getting shit from me. That's one. Two, oh, well, we can't just talk about that we not voting unless we get something. Well, what we get? Why is it every time we want a check is, well, we're gonna have more than just a plan for a check, but the Jewish community gets a check every year and their atrocities were even on U.S. soil. They get a check every year, but their atrocities did not take place on U.S. soil. I don't see here motherfuckers talking about, oh, well, you gotta tell us why you getting these fucking reparations. Motherfucking United States of America just cuts the goddamn check. But when it comes to black people, we gotta have this fucking goddamn blueprint plan for them to give us money. But when it comes to the Jewish community, when it comes to the Chinese community, when it comes to everybody else that they pay reparations to, cut them a check. But when it comes to black people, and then what frustrates me is native blacks are the ones saying this shit. Native blacks are the ones talking about, well, man, we gotta have a plan, man. We just can't ask for money. Why we can't ask for money? You tell me why we can't ask for money. Thank you. Joe Biden assassinated his own character. All you gotta do is go look on YouTube, the 94 crime bill, and you know who pops up? Joe Biden. Type it in your Google search, the 94 crime bill. Joe Biden comes right after that in his wonderful speech. But we sitting up here talking about, well, when y'all hear anybody who's listening to this, I don't care if it's two people, one person, when you hear somebody say, well, they can't just give us a check, the first response you need to say is, they cut a check for the Jewish community, and what happened to them didn't even take place on U.S. soil. So how come they cutting a check for them, but when it comes to black people, we gotta have all these blueprints and all these XYZs and dotting our I's and crossing our T's? Why is that? Why is it we gotta do that with us, but with every other racial group, they just cut a check? Just like I always tell you, don't let them group you with the minority. Go watch Dr. Claude Anderson on Dr. Boyce Watkins' thing. He breaks it down every time he's on his channel. He said, hey man, if they say minority, you better make sure they say native minorities that was here before everybody else. I don't care who get offended. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So when you break it down in simplistic forms, I've said that to people, to my good Latino brothers and sisters that I'm cool with. I'm like, look man, no diss, but y'all didn't build this country. Y'all did not build this country. And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, look, native blacks built this country. When we were being hung, lynched, Jim Crow, y'all weren't nowhere around. No other racial group was around. It was just whites and blacks. Then when they figured out how to do the benign neglect policy and open up the borders and let every other racial group come through and give them trinkets and then make y'all, along with every other racial group, feel like y'all more important than us, that's where a lot of this hostility comes in. Because you don't think it's by design that Latinos are now the majority, and not even just the majority, they are allowed in droves to come over here. If the government really wanted to do something, they'd go to every Home Depot, every Lowe's, and just pick them up by the droves. All of them, they would just wake up one morning and say, pick up every Latino at every Star Nursery, Home Depot, and Lowe's across the United States of America. You don't think that word would spread? And then take their asses and put their ass right back over where they fucking came from? Them motherfuckers will stop coming over here. If you shoot on sight, motherfuckers will stop coming. And if you say, you go to the NSA, we need every report on every immigrant that has a visa that is expired. We need intel on them. We're arresting them and we're deporting them. Guess what happened? You wouldn't have immigrants. Or if native blacks did not build this great but corrupt nation, they wouldn't come here. If there was no benefits to get, nobody would come here. That's a fact. So when people get to talking that shit to you about, there you go, reparations. Well, what kind of plan we gonna have? And we can't just ask for a check. We gotta have a plan where there's free school and all. Man, so you're gonna say free school so native blacks can be reinserted back into the matrix? How dumb does that sound? Give us our land, wealth, and resources so we can the fuck out of here and do what the fuck we want to do. And if y'all want to enslave people or make people work these clown-ass jobs for 50 goddamn years so they get $1,400 a month, then do it to your own people. Don't do it to Native blacks that built the country. That's all I'm saying. And not that I go seeking arguments with people, but I be just patiently waiting for a motherfucker to say something crazy to me, and I just be like, the first thing I notice is what they speak about. And no diss to DL, but I don't think he's read Powernomics or Black Labor, White Wealth. Because if he did, he wouldn't be talking about, well, I can't wait to go vote for Joe Biden. Well, Joe Biden instituted the 94 crime bill, called us predators, thugs, and I don't want them around my daughters and wives and all that. That's two. Then after he did that, him and your boy Obama for 8 years practiced the benign neglect policy and never said shit to black people. Then once black people start talking about what's the black agenda, you talking about lift all veils? Man, what the fuck is that? But yet nobody has come out of their mouth and said, you know what? Black people do our old reparations and not just no study. Not no HR study where they got clown-ass Ta-Nehisi Coates and clown-ass Danny Glover as his dumb ass is reading his words. I feel like we should be getting reparations because of what happened to Hoppo in Sealy because they told me to be her. Oh, I'm sorry. This ain't the Color Purple one. Okay, well, I think that we should go watch Danny Glover on goddamn TV when they was talking about reparations in HR 40 or whatever the fuck they was talking about, some goddamn study. And he just looked so stupid and sounds stupid. All of them did. Then they had a Puerto Rican nigga up there talking about some shit. I'm like, well, nigga, you're not even no native black. So, nigga, exit stage left. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga? So when you get around people, especially native black people, especially Africans, don't even get into Africans because they kind of uphold the bloodstained banner of the dominant society every chance they get. And they're not going to associate with you. So just watch them. Don't talk to them. Just watch them. Don't get mad, get glad. Why you say that, Warren? The reason why I say that is because we have to start educating ourselves and stop expecting them to educate us. We have to understand what it is. Don't get me started on the African community, the Africans. Them niggas is on Dirty Dining every chance they play Dirty Dining. They asses is on it. With they nasty asses. And then out of nerve, look at niggas like we ain't shit. And then tell their daughters and sons don't date us. Like we some, like nigga, like we shot the sheriff. Nigga, I ain't shoot the sheriff. But I talked to the sheriff and he told me you could tell them other motherfuckers they could take their bitch asses back to where the fuck they came from with they so-called building communities. That was the bitch or whoever the fuck it is gonna say that shit to me on Twitter. Oh, it's not our fault we build good communities. Not really. That's one too. You're not well respected within the United States of America. They look at you as just another distraction so they don't have to give native blacks land, wealth, and resources. So if they can clump it and say minority and give it to the nigga that work at 7-Eleven talking about would you like the birds, Christian? Don't think that them niggas won't be there. Like, how many times have I told y'all this story about Doolittle and they was giving away those backpacks? It was so many goddamn Latinos there, but I worked at Doolittle forever, and my mom been on the West Side since the 90s. And I've yet to see a whole bunch of Latino brothers and sisters over there. But when it was time to give away them backpacks, them niggas was over there in droves. It was more Latinos getting backpacks than niggas. Niggas was in there playing basketball. And them Latinos was there by the droves. And one of the main things that I observed was a lot of those marshals was not feeling that shit and was turning their asses away and telling them, ain't no more backpacks. So you guys can go ahead and go. And I'm like, damn, why you doing that? Cause, and I remember it was a white lady who was like, this isn't for them. This is for the black community. It's for the African American community. If it was for the Latino community, then it would be somewhere else. It'd be in North Las Vegas or somewhere else where they live. predominantly black people live over here. So it's for them. It's for you guys, not for them. And she was pissed about it. And she was like, and this is the shit that I don't like. And then I was like, what you mean? And then it was another dude. He was white. He was saying the same shit. He was like, I don't understand this, about black people. Like, y'all just don't let them come in here and take, like, that shit is crazy. He's like, it's cool and I get it because I never forget, this white girl said, and she was Marshall. Police basically, she was just like, the thing that I see, and she didn't want to, I'll never forget this, and she didn't want to be rude or mean, and she was like, don't take this the wrong way, but black people, like, they don't trip off, they don't get upset about that. They want everybody to have. Versus, you can't go to their community and do that. But I was so young, I got it, but I didn't get it. But I get it now. That's why I still tell that story to this day. I get it now. Like a motherfucker. That's why I'm like, man, don't let these people fool you. Don't let these people play games. Don't let these people talk about the two niggas, the football players, that they criminals. But then when it comes to Richard Burr, he ducking and dodging the camera and talking about, I'm going to step aside. You going to step aside? You ain't step down, though. But you going to step aside while they do the investigation. Most of the time when FBI search you, when they get a warrant to search your home and take your phone, that mean they got something on your ass, for the most part. But you're a dominant society motherfucker, so you probably laughing. Even if you do get some time, but you get a year? Time served. Look at that bitch, that Italian bride that was on fucking one of them housewife shows, and then her husband was fucking money fraud, wiring fraud, mortgage fraud, all this bullshit. And this bitch talking about, oh, well, I was just signing documents. I didn't know what he was doing, and crying on TV. Had everybody feeling sorry for her. But you living in this lavish ass house, driving a fresh ass car, but you talking about, oh, I can't talk about the case. And all. This bitch did a year. That bitch should have did 10 years. And then her friend, and then what tripped me out about this whole situation, everybody just like feeling sorry for her, like, oh, poor, whoa, it's her. Bitch, you was stealing. Oh, but you didn't know what's going on. Man, come on, man. These people know what the fuck is going on. Stop acting like they don't. But you notice, ain't nobody bringing up no motherfucking Ahmaud Arbery. Ain't nobody bringing up motherfucking Breonna Taylor. Oh, we did a search and seizure and somebody was opening a fire. Also, you just started dumping on everybody. Man, get the fuck out of here. So her boyfriend survived, but she just happened to get shot 8 times? Come on, man. Stop it. That's why I was watching this video that Tariq had posted. It was a very interesting video about these people. I guess they were like looking for their kids. They had biracial kids that they adopted. And I was like, this isn't about race. But the lawyer, I guess, who they had talking for him, he said this isn't about race like 5, 6, 7 times. So I retweeted, if it isn't about race, then why did you say it 10 times that it's not about race? Just like a white bitch gonna tell me one day, this was damn near 17 years ago. Oh, not that I'm racist or nothing, but I think OJ did it. Why do you have to put that in that context? Because you think he did it because he's black and the lady that got killed is white. That's why. Not because he's not black, but because he's black. So stop. But when people say that, that's because of lack of intelligence and education. Just keep reading as much as you can. I am reading The Borgias and Their Enemies, and let me tell you, that's why I love to hear an Italian talk about how their parents came here with nothing. I'm like, well, exactly. They came here. You weren't here. Why didn't you stay in Italy or Sicily? Because at one point in time, the Medici family, the most corrupt banking family in all of Europe, and the Borgias, Jesus Christ, Italians, y'all was running that game out there. Y'all had it sold up. But I got to do more digging and research and reading about the Roman Empire, reading about the Ottoman Empire. See, I like to read that shit because I want to know, like, that's why y'all motherfuckers start coming in. Y'all notice when the pandemic started, they shut down all of Europe. Not Africa, but Europe. And then they try to put it, then you notice they started showing all these basketball players that got it right, but nothing happened to them. Then every time a nigga died, they posted it on CNN. Nigga died from COVID. when a nigga could have had diabetes, they could have had cancer, but COVID-19, they died. Trying to make this the black disease. Man, get the fuck out of here. I know I possess melanin, so I ain't gonna let that shit bother me, and neither should you. What should be bothering you is not reading these goddamn books and going on that, getting on that weed stock. I'll talk about that shit. Maybe tomorrow I might hit y'all with a quad threat. It's 3 days in a row. But I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. This is the No I Don't Know TV series podcast. Share this with motherfuckers that fuck with it. If they don't fuck with it, please do not send this shit to them. Because all they gonna do is get mad and probably report me. Because I'm probably talking about they clown ass. But I'm telling you right now, study and observe. And when people are talking at the corporate plantation, just listen to them talk. Like me and the young fella, one day he heard me talking about stock. This was a while ago. Young melanated brother. He didn't say nothing at first. Then eventually, he started hearing other people talk to me about it. Then one day he was like, hey man, so what's the app? Boom, I tell him to get the app. That motherfucker crazy. He said, man, I'm addicted to this shit. He's like, man, I'm buying this, I'm buying that, I'm buying that. Smart. Remember, it's a long game though. And I told him, I said, look, you're going to be revered, and a lot of people are not going to like that. A lot of your inner circle friends will be like, man, that's stupid buying stock. What you buying stock for? And he was like, you think? I was like, you'll see. But now people see, damn, the stock is low. Let me grab this shit now. I would advise everybody tomorrow, if you don't have a trading platform, go get Robinhood. Post your number. I'll send you the link. It's easy to download. Download Robinhood on your Google or iPhone. Download that shit and start trading. It's the best app out there. And get you a piece of this pie. Don't be dumb. Don't listen to dumbass niggas talking about, oh man, that's white people shit. You gotta have real money to do that shit. You gotta have real money to do that. I won't be doing that. Then what should I put my money in? Shit, nigga, what you should do, nigga? Shit, man. Shit, just try to start a business. Well, how am I gonna start a business? Shit, man, what you like to do? Don't be listening to these dumbass niggas, man, tell you what to do with your money, and they ain't got no, and then when you be like, so what you be doing with your money? Shit, buying Jordans and shit, you know what I'm saying, buying weed and shit. Don't listen to these dumbass niggas. That's another thing before I get off. Stop listening to dumbass niggas. Niggas get to smoking some weed and think they a goddamn genius. Shit, because shit, nigga, stood there stock. Nigga, what you need to be doing is investing in, you know what I'm saying, and investing in mad cow's disease type shit, nigga. That's where the money. Stop listening to dumbass niggas. Stop that shit. Not that Warren's got the best advice, but I'll tell you this, go buy stock. Go buy some stock, go buy some 401k, goes up and down every 10 years. Right now it's down. So now's the time to go buy. And I'm not talking about NSYNC. Come on, man. Stop listening to dumbass niggas. Look, you can learn a lot about a person by what they spend their money on. You can learn a lot about a person by, see, niggas think you gotta be reading for hours at a time to be an avid reader. If you just read every day, you're programming your mind. Every day. On Saturday, I try to read for at least an hour or two when I can. If I'm not working on music or doing other stuff. It's very difficult because I try to work on music and then I still try to read. I like doing music. I like having my own music, doing my own motherfucking podcast. I don't want to play nobody. That's another thing that I have learned from reading. Don't pump nobody else's shit but your own. Unless they are worthy opponents, quid pro quo, something for something. So I'm going to promote your shit. You better promote my shit. But I'm not finna be promoting. That's why y'all notice I don't promote nobody's shit. I'm talking about as far as music, but my own. Fuck them. And I don't need to be like, yeah, this beat cold, huh? I don't need to do none of that shit. I just play this shit on the podcast. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. But it is about working together. But before you learn how to work with other people, you got to learn how to work solo and do things on your own. Shout out to New. New could be back soon. New just got a lot of shit going on. But until then, I hold it down. And this is how it's going to be. I want to do the Zoom thing, and I got to learn how to do this shit where motherfuckers can hear it. But, man, I'll be busy as fuck. But I'm going to tell you right now, if we don't learn how to be by ourselves and become codependent on who we are when we're starting off on ventures, nobody else is going to believe in it. Remember that. Get you a vision board. Get you a vision board and put that up and have your goals and your dreams and your ambitions. And that's it. And don't tell everybody about it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, man, that's what life is about. Have your own goals, sticking with them. Don't worry about motherfuckers trying to steer you. That's your narrative. You control it. Don't let other people control your narrative. If that's what you want to do, do it. But you don't need to tell everybody, because then it becomes saturated and watered down. That's why a lot of times when I'm getting ready to do something, motherfucker don't know that. Facts. But I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing, doing what they need to do. I want my people to stop finessing and work hard. Stop finessing. If you can stop it, stop finessing. Stop being around coon and Sambo motherfuckers that you know as soon as they get around the dominant society, they will flip mode as the squad on you. And then you going to be like, damn, where's the nigga that I thought was my nigga? And they going to turn into, oh, you're so right, Tom. I think that show is real ghetto. I remember I was working with this bitch. I ain't gonna say her name. I ain't gonna say who it is. I ain't gonna say what Court Plantation, but it was at a Court Plantation. And she would come around me talking this, yo, what's going on, Warren? Hey, you know, I'm just chilling, trying to go to the Erykah Badu con, all this other stuff. Then I was like, do you watch Love and Hip Hop? Because it's just a funny subject to talk about. This bitch in front of a higher up, I don't watch those shows. Those are ghetto. I said, oh, that's the type of bitch you are. Never spoke to that bitch the same again. And this bitch ain't even black. But she date brothers. That's what really had my eye open. I was really looking at her like, oh, you one of those type. That's why when the bitch seen me recently, I act like I didn't even know she was there. And then the bitch finally just kind of drove up. No, bitch, I don't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck how many niggas you date. Don't get around these dominant society people talk, ooh, I don't watch that ghetto nonsense. Oh. Okay. Be mindful of what the fuck is going on around you. Each one needs to teach one. Motherfuckers don't want to learn, they don't want to learn. Like I said, the youngster got into the motherfucking stock. Now that motherfucker on there all day, every day. So is my other Latino brother. He was like, man, this shit is addicting, Warren. You're not lying. Said, I told you. And I said, man, you ain't got to have a whole lot of money in your portfolio. $100 is good. $100, right? Watch what that $100 do. It'll drive you crazy, because if you spread out your portfolio correctly and buy a different type of stock and not just the same stock, you'll see certain parts rise and certain parts decline. It's like a seesaw, but it's very interesting because it gets your mind going. Then you like, well, I want to add more. Then I want to add more. Let me add more. Yeah, that's what she said. That's ghetto. That's what she said. I don't watch that. That's ghetto. I don't watch that ghetto shit. That's what the bitch said. The bitch ain't even black. But the bitch come talking this black shit around me. And then the dude, the person that was of a position of power, he wasn't even paying attention to what the fuck, but she thought he was, so she, oh, that's ghetto. I said, oh, you one of these bitches. Never talk to that bitch again. Facts. Buy some options. Thank you. Buy some stock options. Right now, I would tell you, YCBMD, that's a good stock to buy. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm looking for some Canopy growth. That's like $14 a share. But if you want penny stock, YCBD is 89 cents a share. $0.89 a share. That's what YCBD. 89 cents a share. So you can't beat that. One stock that I bought was ACB. That was some weed too. Shit, they did a reverse split on our asses. Motherfuckers was trying to buy that shit up. Them motherfuckers like, oh, well, we did a reverse split. The stock is worth more, but all those little bitty stock that you had, and they did a reverse split because the stock dropped down to like 97 cents a share, but the high, the 52-week high was $108. So I'm like, well, nigga, I'm about to buy a whole bunch of this stock, and then when the shit go back up, nigga, I'm gonna have thousands of dollars. Them motherfuckers like, you thought you did. We're gonna do a reverse split. But I'll tell you this, get into the stock and the bonds. Like the youngster was like, yeah, I get bonds through Bank of America. I said, man, fuck Bank of America. You get them through Treasury directly. Bank of America is a bunch of fucking crooks. So is Wells Fargo. All of them are charge you this astronomically large amount of money to trade. You buy one stock, they trade you $6 off the trade. Nigga, fuck you. That's why I fucks with Robinhood. Robinhood like, we won't charge you nothing. Just come on our platform. Nigga, shit, it's all good. And I've been fucking with Robinhood ever since. And I'm telling you, look, while you niggas is not out there handling business with this stock, I tell you Richard Burr is. As he sold off $1.3 or $4 million worth of stock. While motherfuckers sitting up there making TikTok videos and worried about, you know, when they're going to bring basketball back and wondering when the Raiders going to play. The Raiders going to be all right. Nigga, are you going to be all right? And you know there's going to be a bunch of simple Simon-ass, dumb-ass niggas at the goddamn football games. Can't even pay their rent. Can't even pay their power bill. They going to be at the football game, though. Watch these dumb-ass niggas. Watch them. I tell you right now, this is the shit that happens. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. Again, this is the No I Don't Know TV podcast. Shout out to Nuke. Shout out to everybody that be listening. Send it to somebody that you know fuck with it. Let me know the books you read. Let me know some books that you probably don't think I've read and put me on game. I ain't read everything. My collection is getting there, but with this fucking pandemic shit, I don't even want to order no books. I finally got my Credo Mutua book, and that shit took 3 weeks. So I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. Hey, if you out there trying to fuck a bitch, you ain't got no goddamn mask on, and this bitch is coughing and spitting up. I'll suck your dick, though. Guilty, nigga. I'm out. Peace.